So, Charlie Kirk got shot. That's the thing that everyone's been talking about past couple days. That's the thing that happened, and I honestly don't know how I feel about that. Just immediately enter big fucking discourse and like things that will get me in trouble for talking about. I didn't like the guy. He was an asshole. He was this fascist guy who every day, every second of every day went out and said, "Violence is great. I hate trans people. Someone should shoot them." Like he called the fucking civil rights movement a mistake. He said that people being killed in mass shootings was a worthy sacrifice necessary for the Second Amendment. Like he was such an asshole, and now he's dead. And I don't fucking know how I feel about that. I don't like at first I didn't really care too much, and then I watched the video and it kind of just like shook me out of it and like, oh god, that was horrifying. I just watched a man die. Just this spurt of blood, and not honestly that's not even the worst part. The worst part is just him falling over and then he's just fucking dead, and that's don't go fucking watch the video. It's a horrible video. A human being is dead now, and I'm not gonna say it's good that he's dead because he was a fucking asshole. But him dying doesn't change anything. It isn't like, and then transphobia was defeated forever because no, he was just a cog in a fucking machine. His death accomplishes nothing, so there's no point. I don't feel in really treating it as anything good. Like he was a fucking asshole, but that doesn't mean his death accomplished anything. And also, let's just point out that, like, of course, it was like a 22-year-old white guy, a Mormon from Utah who was really into guns and came from a right-wing sheriff, upper middle class family. Because of fucking course, that's like, what? How do I phrase this? How do I say this? I say this like as like a 20 something white guy. Why is it always 20 something white guys? What is that causes this demographic to do so many like mass shootings and shit? It's like, and I talk to like, is it this like sense of entitlement? Like you're told every fucking day that you're superior, that you should own the world, that everyone else is inferior to you, and you do end up getting benefits from that, but not much, and you're still fucking poor because like the rich white guys don't give a shit about the poor white guys. So like you're not gonna get like shot by the police like a black guy of your age, or at least you're less likely to do that. But you're not gonna be on fucking top because the capitalism doesn't like pour down to you. It's just you aren't as negatively affected as other people are, but you get told every day by the racists that you're superior, and like by the progressive people that you're treated better, and you are fucking treated better, but your life still sucks, and that just makes I don't fucking know. I don't want to speculate. I will say the like the immediate like, oh it's another trans person. This is why Charlie Kirk was right about them being the fucking devil and violence about them being good. Like no, that was fucking bullshit. Like shame on the Wall Street Journal for fucking playing into that bullshit and being like, we can confirm there's transgender ideology, and then we carved into the bullets, and then we see the actual fucking bullets, and they have TRN carved into them. That's the fucking weapon manufacturer. The rest is fucking 4chan memes. Like, oh god, disgusting, absolutely disgusting. Journalistic malpractice, horrible journalistic malpractice. I'm gonna add an honest to my team because I got a grass gym. Kaylin Kier, I guess, is your name. Okay. I just. And, like, the response was, like, immediately when Kirk got shot. Like, so many people. Like, not anyone prominent, not anyone in a position of power. Like, an art teacher from a town next to me. Ooh, that's the big, scary, influential leftist praising it, but like celebrated it and got fired immediately for like encouraging and promoting violence and like so much hatred and like backlash and like people throwing up their hands and saying this is disgusting. No one should ever promote political violence, and I can accept that. I can accept that as a stance. I don't know how I feel about that stance, but at least it's a consistent stance. Except these same people who are like out there saying political violence should never be celebrated are also themselves celebrating Charlie Kirk, calling him a fucking hero, like ordering flags to be at half-mast for Charlie fucking Kirk. Like, half-mast, new holiday for Charlie Kirk, Presidential Medal of Freedom. The guy was an asshole. What did he do to deserve this? Like, you shouldn't hate people just because of different opinions. Yeah, but what were those opinions? Were his opinions that the Civil Rights Act was bad? That opinion? Was his opinion that gay people should be stoned? That opinion? That's the opinion you shouldn't dislike people like? Oh, you shouldn't dislike people by opinions. What fucking opinions? And goodbye, Otis. I'm swapping you out for the eggs. He had a difference of opinion. His opinion was the people I care about should be shot. Like, and I'm not saying it isn't good that he's dead. His death accomplishes nothing, but you can't have it both ways. You can't simultaneously say no one should encourage political violence and then also turn around and say we are mourning this man, this hero, who every second of every day he went out and he said political violence is awesome. Like, Charlie Kirk was a great man. I loved when he said that we should start using lethal force on immigrants. His idea of having the government murder millions of people in cold blood, that is acceptable, reasonable political discourse, apparently. That's like, oh, that's fine. Just fucking say that. That's like normal. That's just a difference of opinion. But the opinion, Charlie Kirk was a bad person who I don't really mourn. Oh, no, that's unacceptable. That's a level of political discourse that is destroying this country. Not the encouraging the murders of immigrants. That's fine. That's fine. Who gives a shit about that? But the real problem is that some of the people who Charlie Kirk advocated be murdered by the government, some of those people didn't like him for some fucking reason. Just because he had a difference of opinion on whether or not they should be shot. Charlie Kirk was a rat fucking bastard. I'm not gonna fucking mourn him. I don't think anyone should mourn him. Is that the I don't think it's good that he was shot. I don't think that's a good thing. I don't think he deserved to die, but why the fuck does this cunt deserve flags at half-mast? Why? Like, every fucking day, there is violence and brutality against people in this country, and no one cares. The politicians don't give a shit. They don't condemn it. They don't talk about the sanctity of life and how no one should ever support political. Like earlier this fucking week, Donald Trump murdered 11 people in cold blood. Okay, the president murdered a bunch of people. He ordered the United States military to destroy a civilian boat and kill everyone on board. Like, the boat tried to sail away and they chased it down to ensure everyone was a fucking corpse. And the justification is, well, they committed a crime. Really? Really? You found that in a court of law? You had fucking evidence? No, in that case, it's just piracy. It's just that you didn't have any fucking proof these people were bad. You didn't fucking prove it. You didn't. Even if they were drug dealers, they wouldn't deserve the fucking death penalty, first off. But also, who says they're fucking death penalty? Who says they're fucking drug dealers? Why should I believe you, Donald Trump? Why should I trust that you're being honest about the people that you murdered having it coming? Like, in general, I don't think, well, the murderers said they were justified, so we must accept that they were right in killing them with no other. No. The point is, Donald Trump murdered 11 people, and where's the goddamn condemnation then? Where's the, people, the pundits going oh no, violence is never acceptable? Where was that when Donald Trump ordered the murders of 11 people, when all of his fucking sycophants, when Marco Rubio and Pete Hegseth and J.D. Vance were talking about how much they love violence, how much they love political violence, how much they love the military killing people, how much Charlie fucking Kirk is out there praising, saying political violence is awesome. I love that the president murdered these 11 people. But when Charlie Kirk gets shot, suddenly it's wrong. Suddenly it becomes wrong to celebrate political violence. It was great that Charlie Kirk celebrated political violence. Everyone loved when Charlie Kirk celebrated political violence, but shit, some fucking the gay people who he advocated murdering, some of them are out there sharing memes, joking about the fact that the man who thought they should be shot by the government, some of those people are joking about his death. How fucking horrible. What a load of shit. So yeah, it's that's been this week. Don't kill my new teammate. I need it to take out the gym leader, okay? Yeah, it's been a week. I'm sick of the fucking hypocrisy. I hate that we live in a country where the standard is that no one should be allowed to promote violence against Republicans specifically. Promote against fucking anyone else. Promote against immigrants, against queer people, against Muslims. Then you get fucking medal. Then you get elected president of the United States if you advocate violence against those people. You have fucking presidential medal of freedom if you advocate violence against those people. But oh god, not the pundits. Someone out there think about the fucking pundits, the only people who apparently are human beings according to our current fucking administration. It's a load of shit. Kim Reynolds, this man advocated murdering your constituents and you're calling him a hero. Look, do you know how many goddamn gay people there are in Iowa who he advocated murdering? Where's your fucking sympathy for them? Where's your call of, oh, violence is never okay? Like, it's a load of shit. Hypocritical fucking bullshit. God, fuck Charlie Kirk. And fuck every other goddamn fascist out there advocating violence. Fuck, and to be clear, it ain't the left who by and large is advocating violence. There's so little advocation of violence. Maybe like a few fucking people on Twitter or on Twitch streams, but never actual fucking politicians, never people on the nightly news. Like fucking Jesse Waters will go out and say, well, we need to start killing leftists now. We need a war against these people because Charlie Kirk is dead and he won't get fired. But like an MSNBC guy will say, did the violent rhetoric that Kirk espoused help create the environment that we shot? That you'll get fired for saying an actual fact that the political violence. He was shot by a fucking Republican. It's always fucking Republicans. Every fucking time there's an assassination attempt on anyone, it's fucking right-wingers. It's always a fucking 4chan guy. Like, that's who tried to kill fucking Trump a few months. Like, this fucking school shooter conservative type. Accidentally moved my thing. It's never a fucking leftist doing the shooting, but we still get people going on the nightly goddamn news and advocating killing people. We have Nancy May saying, like, the leftists are a fucking abomination, that we have people discussing martial law, having the government lock up anyone who is from the political left because someone on the political right murdered a man. It's madness. It's fucking madness. I hate living in a fucking country that is every day getting more and more fascist, and Charlie Kirk played a key part in that. He bused people to Washington, D.C. for the January 6th riot. He helped arrange a violent, deadly riot launched by people who wanted to murder members of Congress. Political violence is never okay. Anyway, that guy who helped an attempt to murder members of Congress, he's dope. We like Charlie Kirk. We fucking like Charlie Kirk. I'm just ranting and I'm going in circles. But yeah, that's my take on the death of Charlie Kirk. I can't... Either all political violence is bad and should never be advocated, or it's fine to advocate political violence. The stance that it's bad to advocate violence against Republican pundits and no one else is nonsensical, and I don't respect it. Okay, eat shit, business lady Diana. I'm gonna grind a bit, then I'm gonna kill Misty. I'm gonna get fucking canceled for this video for saying that I don't like the hypocrisy. I don't like that our governor is out there praising a man who advocated mass murder against gay people. Like, how dare I say that I don't think that people should be praised for advocating violence, because that's unacceptable. The only thing that's acceptable in this country is advocating violence against leftists. That's the only fucking thing that you're allowed to fucking say. It's stupid. It's horseshit. So anyway, how's my fucking life going? It's good. Still working on things, writing things. Had the very fun thing. I wrote chapter 5 of the Epstein miniseries. That's the one where I talk about, it's titled Many of Them on the Younger Side. It's about the victims, and I'm going in depth. I've never seen someone else go this in depth of try to name every victim and describe their story in detail. Like, I can't find anywhere a list of Epstein victims. I have to compile my own, and as I'm doing research, every time I research someone, it's like, oh, there's another one. Like, I started out with like 5 victims I remembered, and by the end I had like 20 goddamn victims. And I mean, that's of the, it's at least like 100, potentially into the several hundreds. Like, Epstein was, God, this is the darkest, most depressing thing I've ever written, because I'm just, and it isn't even the fucking rapes. The rapes are horrible. The rapes are nightmarish, but it's like the grooming and how, like, finding, like, ooh, here's a girl with braces who is mourning her recently dead father. She needs a father figure? Well, hi, I'm Jeff. Like, that is what really disturbed me while researching and writing about Epstein's victims for this segment. And it's just, ugh, it's disgusting. Just what I had to write about it. It's horrible. Okay, good job, Luke Carlso. Not Luke Carlson. Fuck it, Luke, prove yourself, kill the Gyarados, never goddamn mind. It's once per episode. Like me losing Pokemon, and shit, I'm gonna lose another one. Gonna have another run wipe. Should have bought some healing items. Come on, hit yourself in confusion. Or miss, that works too. Okay. Hurt yourself in confusion, and I kill you. And now, don't use a fucking super potion. Be confused, be confused. Miss, or be confused, or get a critical hit. And the adventures of Spheal, the only Spheal, once an episode I have another Pokemon die, but my Spheal is immortal. The immortal Spheal. Drained up an Execute, and Execute fucking died. And I'm gonna train up an Oddish. I want an Oddish. I need another team member, because my team keeps dying. I keep, once an episode, losing a Pokemon that I spent the whole episode training up. It's nonsense. What else is going on? I've been playing Final Fantasy IV, and it's a very influential game. I've got a lot of praise for it. I think it's a well-made game. I think that mana in, like, old RPGs is, like, the worst goddamn system ever. I hate it so much, because you get in situations where you just have to go through endless random battles where you can't use half your party. Like in Final Fantasy IV, like, the party changes a lot, but it at times is very bad about it, where you're like, awesome, we got 3 mages who, you gotta save their mana for the boss because elixirs are fucking nowhere. We got them, and then we got Cecil, who hurts himself with every attack. So this dungeon's gonna be a treat. Like, welcome to Final Fantasy. We've got can't waste their mana, can't waste their mana, can't waste their mana. Edward sucks. Cecil hurts himself with every attack. And also, there's Yang here, but he leaves immediately. Like, right when you get a dude who's cool, he falls into a whirlpool and is not seen for ever later. Yeah, I'm glad that a lot has moved on. I like turn-based RPGs. I do enjoy them. Like, I'm playing one right now, but I'm not very fond of random battles, and I'm not very fond of fucking, like, oop, you just have your mage sits there and does nothing but attack and miss every turn, because otherwise you don't have any mana left for the boss fight, you know? Like, I feel like if a system makes the game unfun, like, even if it's adding this, like, resource management, cool. Does the resource management make it more enjoyable? No, then make a better system. Make a better video game. What level does Oddish evolve at? Well, level 21. I'm not probably going to get that in this one. I'll probably just do it off screen. Should I end this now? Cause, like, I can do super speed on GBA. I make a lot of progress in each and every part of this. I'll get Oddish up to level 20 off screen, I think. But anyway, I got some comments to read before I end the video. I named some Pokemon after this, and then killed one of them. These commenters say, wait, know what happens if you solve the Imperial Japanese? That's on the Minions video from years ago. Would Man's been Nazis. I don't know what that comment means, but I read it anyway because I don't know. Kiwi says another note parallels to add for Dave Petta and Caliborn is that Nepeta was notoriously into. This is grasping at straws. Caliborn, I don't really. What's Caliborn into shipping? I mean, kind of a little. But that's grasping at straws. Dave has an ongoing thing of trying to appear cooler or more nonchalant than he actually feels. For a while, Caliborn seemed almost self-conscious both towards John and the narrator. In fact, no one can know you like yourself, and these two, Dave and Nepeta, are very empathetic people. So in a sense, by knowing their weakness, they know his question. Well, I don't. Yeah, I'm not sure what we're talking about. And you, Barchoach, or were you the Oddish? I forget. I never usually remember random video essays about random media, but this was a good ass pull. It was a good ass pull. Why are people pulling out my asshole from YouTube? I didn't think this was going to be much, but your perspective and delivery is so refreshing and cool. This is simply a good ass video. Why are you calling my videos good asses? Like, yeah, it's good, but it's still a fucking ass. And you make a good script, really stellar and engaging and analysis. Got another one, working on it. Got like first 15 minutes of it edited. It's gonna be like 40 minutes, and it comes out in October. And I guess, is this ending early? It's fine, 21 minutes, that's good. I talked about stuff, and it's getting hot because I turned my AC off because it's loud when I'm recording these, and my temperature's slowly rising like it's a pizzeria simulator. And then I'm going to burn to death with my father and my sister and, like, my father's business partner's daughter, and then whatever the fuck Molten Freddy is. Was that, like, the MCI kids or DCI kids or just program? I don't fucking know what that dude is. But the point is, he burned to death.